Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer. We're starting a brand new campaign here today. We are playing as the Vampire Counts. So guys, if this video can get 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode of the Vampire Counts instantly. If not, you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for episode 2. So, let's get stuck into the campaign. If you haven't already gone and checked out my Empire and Dwarfs campaign, highly recommend you do. And also stay tuned for the Greenskins campaign after this. All the annotations will be on the right and left side of the video. So go through and have a look at those campaigns. Highly recommend them. So, we're going to be playing as the Vampire Counts, Greenskins, and then once Chaos gets released, in my early access build I don't have obviously access to Chaos. There might be a patch in the next couple of days, or I might have to wait till release. I'm not entirely sure, but I will be doing a Chaos campaign. So let's play as the Vampire Counts. Let's continue. I'm not going to play the introduction. We're going to play as Mannfred, I think. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to play on hard difficulty. Just want to thank the Creative Assembly once again for giving me early access to this campaign, and we can start the Vampire Counts campaign early. So, let's get stuck into it now, shall we?
War is eternal. As inevitable as the grave. The old world, the rotting corpse within. Some fools think it worth saving. But there are beings who wish to bring about an eternal night. I am a bearer of lore to those with such power. Counts of the Von Carstein bloodline. My master, Mannfred, has returned from the dead once more. He marches on the Von Carstein ancestral pile of Castle Dragonhof. For I have brought him ill news that a master necromancer has claimed the fortress as his own. Mannfred must retake his ancient stronghold, and either destroy the usurper within, or bind him to his will.
Awesome stuff. Our first evil faction. I can't wait to get stuck into the campaign.
Castle Dragonhof is back in your hands, my.
Okay, we'll just quickly listen to this intro, and then we'll get stuck into it.
Both living and dead, who balk at the threat of a Von Carstein reigning from his ancestral stronghold. Much needs to be done. The Templehof brood control the lands to the north as far as the River Ster. Conflict with them is inevitable, but your will is indomitable. Take their lands, burn their crypts, and deploy their own dead against them. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Your homelands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive their stunted kind out in time. Greatness runs throughout the Von Carstein bloodline, my lord. Glory shall be yours, if you are ambitious enough to seize it.
Okay, mission issued. Defeat an army, okay, right, so we have Mannfred here, Von Carstein. We're going to be smashing these. Okay. Tempelhof here today. Okay, let's go straight into the Vampire Counts campaign. Also, guys, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, I'd really much appreciate it. And like the video if you haven't already. To keep, and subscribing keeps you up to date with future videos, of course. Also, check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Also, join my Steam group if you want to chat with fellow community members. I do read the posts on there. Go post a thread if you want to. So, right, let's have a look at what we're going to start building. We're going to build a barrow, which gives us the recruitment of some more units. The Grave Guard unit, and we can get some more skeleton spears. Okay. What else can we get here? We have a spare slot. Turns into... Okay, right. Unlocks crypt ghouls. Okay, so we can go with military recruitment or military support. Or we can go with more infrastructure. Unlock some more vampire units. Okay, what else have we got here? We can get a Vargulf. We already have one. We can get dire wolves. I think I might do that. Unlock the recruitment of a Terrorgeist and a Vargulf. So we'll go with a Barrow and we'll go with a Sinister Corpse. So we have our legendary lord here, Mannfred. He has one unit of Crypt Ghouls. So these are the zombies. Basically, you throw these guys at the enemy to hold a point. They're going to get absolutely shredded. No, sorry. These are the Crypt Ghouls. These are better than the zombies. The zombies are fucking useless in this. They're basically, yeah, I got it mixed up. I thought that was the zombies. Yeah, you throw the zombies up to soak up and basically sink their heavy units while you flank and pull your heavies in. So we've got some skeleton warriors here. We have a Vargulf and we have some fell bats. Let's have a look at our objectives. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at them. We have the short and long. Destroy the following factions: the Empire, the Dwarfs, and Bretonia. Let's have a look at our technologies now. So, 4 technology trees. The Book of Arkan. The Necromancer. Okay. So what do we sort of get? Minus skeleton recruitment, armor, bonuses, minus recruitment and weapon strength and speed, upkeep, less upkeep. What do we have here? Minus recruitment, armor, +4 growth for all provinces and income from repression buildings. Okay, so this is my 3rd Total War Warhammer campaign. We're playing as the Vampire Counts, of course, and we're going to play my 3rd battle. So I'm slowly but surely getting a little bit better at the game, but obviously this is a blind Let's Play. Unlike other YouTubers, I didn't get early access until early today. I haven't played it previously, like in the month. So I'm just sort of reading through the tech tree. I'm learning along with you guys, and we should have a lot of fun. So I hope you stay tuned. So, I think, what do I sort of want to go for? To be honest, minus upkeep for warriors and spears, plus armor for warriors and spears. Okay, so that's a pretty good one, the Book of Arkan. Minus upkeep. I don't know how good the dire wolves are, and the bats. I don't think I really want to go with the Book of Blood. Weapon strength, speed. No, let's go with the Book of Arkan. Right, let's have a look at our Dark Magic summary, okay. Faction summary. Alright. Diplomacy. Now, I'm curious to see who actually likes us within the campaign. So a couple of other smaller vampire counts and a couple of the human factions don't mind us. The Empire bloody hates us. So, what factions can I get trade rights with? We can get trade rights with Zufbar, the Dwarves. No way in hell I'm going to do that. I might get trade rights with these vampire counts here. Marcus von Sickler? My god. Let's get a non-aggressional pact first, and then they might want trade. We need to focus on the Tempelhof first. Let's try squeeze some money out of this non-aggression. Rejected. Let's just go with a straight non-aggression then. They might not even accept the 300. 200. I'm quite happy to accept that. We need as much money as we can. Right, not really much else we can do. We have the ability to get more heroes later on. Also, we have some generals. Gunther. Sigfred. We also have Henrich later on. Here's the building browser. And the garrison here at the castle, our capital, is quite significant. Alright, so we can raise the dead. Raise new units from... Okay. I do know this was a cool mechanic in this. So we have 8 units. How would we do against this army here? We're coming up against some skeleton warriors, 2 units of zombies, a dire wolf unit. We have a Varguth, and we have some fell bats. I will try to win this battle, but we'll just have to see. I don't know how well the dire wolves are. Not much else we can do. Let's get stuck straight in for the first episode of the Vampire Counts campaign. Let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand as well. And because I do have early access of Total War Warhammer, let me know what other videos you'd like me to see. So they have 1 unit of skeleton warriors, they have 3 zombie units, and 1 unit of dire wolves. And then obviously their general here, Stickler. Right, let's fight this one upon the battlefield. Our first battle for the Vampire Counts. Our 3rd battle so far in Total War Warhammer. The Varguth is going to be incredibly useful in this battle. We'll probably get them to sink down the dire wolves. So now, obviously, Mannfred here he's a really good magic wielder. So every time you get into Total Warhammer, you can't actually change the weather. However, you can change the winds of magic, and you can gamble for it. So we have a 4 out of 30 power, so we can gamble and maybe get a better one, so we can use some of his spells. So we've only got a 4 out of 30, so let's gamble, see if we can get a lot higher. If not, shit happens. But we got a... Oh wow, we got an 18. That is quite significant. So let's start the deployment. 18 out of 25, so that was obviously worth the gamble there. So let's get our skeleton warriors to go into the front line. And then we'll put our zombies just behind here in the rear. We'll try and make it a little bit thicker. Put my bats on the flank. Now, did they have any... skirmish units? That's my only problem, because my bats are going to be awesome if they've got no skirmishes. I will go through and show you all my units. So we have the ability Masters of the Black Arts. Improves power recharge and increased reserves. Okay. Uses a little bit of Winds of Magic. We can use Spirit Leech, which causes damage to the combatants. Versing strong. Okay, so I don't really know. So we've got the Vampire Law, which does what? Resurrects dead combatants. Replenishes HP. Or we can use the Death Law, which weakens versus multiple combatants. Causes damage to combatant. I imagine we're going to use Spirit Leech upon the Lord, on their Lord, which is probably best for us. We do have a lot of Winds of Magic, so we're going to be able to use that, which is great. Does it actually say how much it costs? 7 Winds of Magic. That uses 6. So, let's have a quick look at our units. I do showcase in the first battle. So we have the Varguth here. My god, look at this ugly, massive son of a bitch. You wouldn't want to be saying that to his face, though, I imagine. So we have the Skeleton Warriors in the front line here. We have the atrocious White Walker-looking zombies. Those eyes really give it away. And then we have the ghouls on the right-hand side. And then obviously the bats in the sky. Let's have a look at Mannfred here as well. Awesome stuff. Alrighty, let's get into the battle. Let's start. Let's sort of see what's going to happen. I imagine we should push up our front line as best we can. Get to this plane here. Put the zombies just behind. We shall move my bats up as well, and the Varguth on the flank. The Varguth. Keep them there. And let's move up Mannfred as well. Everyone double time. My god, I want to see the perspective of the Vargulf. It's so hard to say these names. I am slowly but surely learning them. But the vampire counts are on the charge. And it looks like they're going to come meet us in the field of battle. Alright, so I definitely want to use this. Okay, hang on a minute. How many do I have? I got Spirit Leech here. Maybe I have 3. No, I don't. So we're going to use... I was just confused there. We'll use Spirit Leech straight on their wizard. That should help. So we're actually being attacked here by the dire wolves. Let's throw in my bats now. I don't know how well the Vargulf is going to do against the beasts here, but we'll see. Alright, let's move my bats out. Get everyone to charge in here. Let's move a unit of zombies in to help. So how's... yeah, our Vargulf is doing pretty well here. He really is smashing. You can use him as a battering ram, of course. How are my bats sort of doing? I don't want them to get stuck into combat too badly. So let's move them out. Let's throw everyone in now. We need Mannfred in here as well. We need to go for their legendary lord. Right, sort of how's everyone doing over here? Okay. I need to get my bats out of here, but I think they're getting a little bit stuck down. Where is Mannfred? Going straight for their legendary lord. Well, not a legendary lord, just a lord. Should be a good fight. We can use the leech again. How's the engagement with the direwolves on the other side? It should be fine. How are the bats? You need to get out of here. Engage the enemy though. Try and peel around. The enemy lord has been killed. Let's throw Mannfred in as well. The skeleton warriors and the zombies seem to be doing okay here. And I imagine that we might have a retreat on our hands soon. Bats are still in the field. Alright, let's continue to push. Flank around. Alright, let's get our units on the right-hand flank here to help. What other abilities can we use? A decisive victory. Let's end the battle there. A decisive one at that. I'm curious to look at the deployment and losses. We didn't lose absolutely anything. Mind you, there was a significant amount of zombies in that fight. A decisive victory. And we managed to gain 490 loot. Right. The vampire counts under Mannfred deployed 822. We lost 602 on... what? No. I said that wrong. Right, I'll redo that again. We deployed 822. We lost 62. I was going to say we lost... we didn't lose that many. We lost 62, which is absolutely nothing. The enemy deployed the enemy deployed 721 and lost that upon the battlefield. We smashed them. Awesome stuff. Captured of killed 43. Mannfred obviously killed the Lord and then another unit. How did the skeleton warriors do? 23, 52. The crypt ghouls killed 75. They did a lot better than what I would have thought. And the bats killed 6. The zombies killed 18. One killed 5. Alright, so we have the opportunity to return captives. We have the option to murder. Or dominate. We're probably going to murder them to get more leadership. And they have fled now. Okay, so Mannfred has gone up in stats as well. Let's have a look at his skills now. So he does have an armor. Okay, right. So let's sort of see what we're working with here. There's a lot of skills for him. Obviously, we want to try get his zombie dragon available at rank 25. Rank 9, we get his horse, and then his hellsteed. So we can either go with the hunger, spirit leech here. Okay. So these are his 3 magic skills, and then he has supremacy. So let's sort of look at N tier sort of stuff. Red Fury. Okay, that's cool. So we have the hunger. Replenishes health. Causes damage to combatants. Stronger versus a single combatant. Let's go with the spirit leech. That was actually quite useful within that battle. So we're going to stay on the border. We have the option to recruit more units, so let's do so. Let's get some skeleton warriors up in here. I won't worry about the zombies. We actually have the opportunity to continue to run them down, which I think is probably a good idea. Let's run down the remaining. Oh no, it's drawn in the garrison, which is what we don't want, because we can't win that because we're just a little bit exhausted. Right, let's push back over the border. Let's actually push further back to our capital. I want to get some more skeleton warriors. Okay, after that battle, let's do a save. Do a hard copy of the save. Okay, also we've got the dwarves to the south of us. We need to keep an eye out on them, of course. So we've gone through our objectives, technology, dark magic, and our diplomacy somewhat. We're currently constructing a barrow and a sinister corpse to get better recruitment of units. Garrison is fine. Building browser. I think that is pretty much else. There's not much else we can do. So we have a total dark magic. This is our treasury. This is basically a replacement for funds. And gold, 2,790. So, let's end the turn and see what the vampire counts do. So, it looks like the dwarves are going to be incredibly aggressive against us. Okay, so we've been attacked here by another vampire army. So we've got the smaller reinforcements that we smashed in the last battle, and now the garrison from the settlement has come out. So we've got 2 skeleton warriors and 3 zombies, dire wolves. I'm going to fight this one on the field. Let's do that. Let's fight it. Let's get another battle in today's part. It should be a bigger and better one, but it looks like we could have a battle against the dwarves in the next. A lot of action compared to the dwarfs and my Empire campaign. The AI is being incredibly aggressive against me. Right, we have a 13 wins of magic out of 30. I'm probably going to keep that, to be honest. That's not too bad. I'd rather not gamble it. So, let's go with the exact same sort of formation as we did in the last battle. I'm just sort of keeping an eye on the terrain. Probably go just down in here. What is that? That's a rock in the way, so we're going to have to deploy on the other side of it if we don't want to get split up too much. But there is going to be a lot of them, so we're going to have to watch out for that. But we have bats, and we have our Vargulf. Let's use the Spirit Leech again. Right. Basically, let's get stuck right into the battle now, shall we? So the enemy reinforcements. Let's take the high ground here. So it does look like they're rallying up with their reinforcements, which is entirely understandable. That's probably something what I'll do. Skeleton warriors at the ready. Yeah. So, I still think it's better for us to have the high ground. There's a watchtower there. They are attacking me. So, let's redo our deployment here. We could hug the watchtower a little bit more, but we won't. Right, let's redeploy here. Get the high ground. We want to be on a slope so we can get that. So, push you here. Let's put my my zombies just behind. And we'll put Mannfred actually basically in the thick of it. Alright, everyone should be double timing. Let's sort of see what the enemy decide. Let's start speeding things up a little bit. They are reforming now. Not really much I could do about it. Their reinforcements aren't even that impressive regardless anyway. Alright, so it looks like they've rallied up in the center and they're going to try and push me now. We'll take the high ground. As we are on a slope, we're going to have the high ground advantage, which will help significantly. I don't want to go in and push them if they're attacking me, and they're going to attack me anyway. I might send my bats to go and sink their lord here. No, that's their dire wolves. Okay. Alright, let's move the bats back. And they've got their lords at the back line there. So they're pushing up with their zombies and skeleton warriors. Dire wolves on the flank. Mannfred should be able to do a hell of a job in this. I want to see from the bats' perspective if we can. A bat or a bird's or a bat eye view of the field. A little bit annoying because they're flying back and forth from me, left and right. Like, let's go get my bats to attack their dire wolves. Let's get the Valgulf to intercept. We should be able to smash these dire wolves easily. Just watch out for the bats here. I might break away now and try go for their lord. Try to get rid of their lords as quickly as possible. Right, I'm going to send the Valgulf straight into these skeleton warriors now. Push straight across, hit them from the side. We should be able to do a pretty damaging blow. Basically, you want this guy as pretty much a blunt force charge. Well, you want to get him in there as much as possible. How are the bats doing against the legendary lord? We don't want to lose my bats entirely because they are looking a little bit exhausted. So let's pull you out. How are we sort of going here? Just letting them push up a bit because I want to try and draw my swordsman in. Let's go with a spirit leech here. Alright, I wanted to push up so I got more high ground against them. So now we charge down. Let's send Mannfred in as well. My lord is under attack, okay. How? Oh, I've charged him in, that's why. My bats have been depleted, which isn't good. Let's throw my zombies in now. Let's actually flank with my zombies. They're not the best, but they should be able to do an okay job. Mannfred is at 0.5%. Let's push him back. How's the battering ram going? We need to eliminate some of these generals. Right, fling around quickly now. Get the zombies around. Let's move Mannfred back. Vampire lords. Resurrect dead combatants. Let's lose the leech on the lord here. Right, let's flank around. Go, 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 go. Let's try kill... We need to kill these generals. If we can get this over and done with, we're going to be in a superb position. Alright, come on. Quickly now. The zombies are flanking around as well. We should be able to make mincemeat of these zombies quite quickly. I just need to keep an eye on sort of how everyone's doing. This battle's a little bit intense. If we lose any of our elite units early on, we could have a problem on our hands. Mannfred's just getting a little bit slugged down here. We've killed an enemy lord. Awesome stuff. How are we sort of doing everywhere else? It's a little bit hard to see. Where's their other legendary lord? There's their dire wolf. There he is. Right, let's get our Valgulf and Mannfred to push. Where is he? If we can kill their second legendary lord, that would be superb. Come on, Mannfred. Skeleton warriors, get in there. Kicks him in the arse. Brilliant. I would try to get some more cinematic stuff if we can, but we've killed the second legendary lord. It's just a little bit hairy, this battle. I think we have prevailed. Oh, perfect. A decisive victory. A little bit intense, that battle. Could have really gone either way. We were outnumbered, but our Vargulf killed 52. Our ghouls killed 158. That's awesome. And we've smashed another vampire army. We've gained 941 loot. Mannfred deployed 760. We lost 159. And okay, our enemy deployed 994. So they did outnumber us by quite a bit, and we destroyed that upon the field. We have the opportunity once more to return the captives, murder captives. Let's murder them. And we're going to have to basically either push upon their settlement, or we can... Oh, we should be able to, I think... Yeah, if the dwarfs attack me at my capital, we've got a large enough garrison to deal with it. We've got a lot of grave units. So let's push probably upon Castle Temple Hoof in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you watched all the way through, we could potentially have a battle against the dwarves here from Zufbar, I do believe. And we're probably going to push upon this settlement in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching once again. If this video can get 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video. Also stay tuned for the Greenskins and Chaos campaign. Also check out the Empire and the Dwarfs campaign if you haven't already. But yeah, check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all in the description below. Make sure to take care of yourselves, have a fantastic rest of your day, and stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.